Tonight, we're cooking a 12.5-pound brisket. What's going on YouTube? It's your main man Boyz4Life coming at you with another video. So tonight is the first time I will ever be showing how I cook a brisket. And I've never done one of this caliber before. 12.5 pounds, never done one, right? The biggest one I've ever done is probably about an 8-pounder, which is an 8-ounce, not an 8-hour cook. Slowly cooked at probably, shit, what do I cook? I can't remember what I cook it at. But anyway, what we're gonna be doing tonight is I'm gonna be going not step by step, but just a video of how I'm gonna set this up, how I'm gonna put it on the grill, and just throughout the night, just kind of visually watch it, go watch it, check on it, making sure the temperature is good. My pops, I don't know where I put it. It's over there. My pops bought me a brand new thermostat. It's I have the app on my phone. I forget what it is. I forget. I mean, it's a thermostat, but it comes with an app to where I don't even got to go outside to check my stuff. I just got to pop up in my app. I even have timer set to where when it gets to a certain level, or if the fire's going down, I'm able to check on it, things of that nature. But guys, let's get into this. What I like to do first is which a lot of people do. A lot of people don't use binders. Well, some people use binders, some people don't. I use a binder, and I use mustard. You can get any kind of, not any kind of mustard, but this is the mustard I use. I'm not a big mustard guy, but I just use this as a binder here. Lather this thing up, rub this mother humper out. You gotta rub it out real good. Get all this in here. Some people like to square this off. You can, I don't. I just kind of cook it as is, the way it comes. Let's see here. I hate mustard, by the way. I know I said it a second ago, but I really hate mustard. All right, I think we got enough mustard on this side. You kind of want to lather this up real good. That way, your rubs can stick on there. Now this is where the second glove comes in handy. So I can flip this thing. So this is gonna be very fun to flip. It is extremely heavy. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got it. All right. So here we go. Yeah, for me not liking mustard, I sure do use a lot, but that's because I use a bunch of different type of rubs. On here, I've been told I use too many different rubs, but the wife and the family like how I cook my brisket. I got a little kick to my stuff, which is cool. I like it. It tastes good. So what I'm gonna end up doing here is, the way I like to start my rubs is I go salt and pepper first, which I got. And after that, it just depends, how I do it. So let's see here. Where the fuck did that come from? Oops. Oopsie. Okay, so everything is nice, and let's add a little more. Okay, we got mustard everywhere. Now. This is good. Now the fun starts. Now the fun happens. So What I like to do is I don't like to use the same gloves as I use to put the mustard on, to put the seasoning on. So what I ended up doing was throwing away the other gloves. Since I did touch the trash can, I went ahead and washed my hands. Even though we have gloves on, we still want to be nice and sanitary because we are going to be feeding the wife's family. So with this 12.5 pound brisket. And so yeah. So I bought some new rubs the other day, or last week. I bought Big Mo's Texas brisket rub, and then this Killer Hogs barbecue brisket rub. So we're gonna try these out along with, you know, I got my salt and pepper, which was my True Texas Sweet Texas Heat Rub. You know, this is what gives it the little kick. I also have my West Texas rub, and then I also do a Texas Original brisket. I also add Good Old Boy's candy bacon rub, which that gives it the little kick. But so, like I said, we're gonna start off with the salt and pepper rub, and we just sprinkle some on here. You know, you will end up making a mess. Sprinkle some on here. And then, after it's nice and sprinkled and it's on here, get all of it in where you can. What you end up doing is, then you gotta mush it in. Pack it in there. You gotta rub it in there. Now some will come off, but that's okay. Because guess what? You have a bunch of other rubs that you're gonna put on this thing. Sometimes you don't get all the spots. And that is A-okay with me. There we go. And then you can always pick some up off the foil here and throw it back on there. So that's rub one down, which I should have probably just opened all these as. So now we're gonna use the Texas Original on here. Rub this in there, nice and good. Gonna mess that up. We will end up making a mess, I'm sure. But we will have to clean up before the wife gets upset, because we don't want to make her mad. She just had a baby. So, I'll put this on there. Now, like I said, this is the first time I am doing a brisket of this size, this caliber. So we will find out just how this thing comes out in about 12 hours as I'm putting this on here. Just rub that in there. Yeah, my big old knife just fell. Let's get that away from there. So we should actually put it up. Let's actually put this in here. So we got rub number 2 out of the way. So what I'm gonna end up using now, actually I wanna try this Killer Wild Hogs right here. Now, like I said, a lot of people have told me I use too many rubs, but hey, the family likes how I make it, so this is how I'm gonna make it. We're gonna see what kind of flavor. I like to experiment. I need to learn how to make my own rubs if I'm gonna be doing this kind of thing, because this looks, to me, this just looks like almost a little bit of thicker salt and pepper. So we won't put too much on here. And this is brand new stuff. We don't know how it's gonna taste. I just wish I had a bigger pan to put this stuff on. So we got that. So we got rub number 2 out of the way. So I did just go outside, check the fire, make sure it was popping, and It's getting there. We're about to dump all the coals and the wood. My pops chopped up some wood. I went to his house to go pick some up. But you know, after I got done outside, I went and washed my hands. So what we're gonna try now is this Texas barbecue sweet Texas heat. Now this is what gives it the little bit of kick that I told you that I get with my brisket. I'm gonna rub this in here. Now, I'm gonna try to put this on about 8 o'clock. I don't think it's gonna happen. So it might be 9 that we get this thing on here, which is okay with me, because that'll still give me a window of 11 o'clock cooking it. Be done by 11, hopefully, if everything goes perfectly. In a perfect world, it would be done by 11 if we get it on by 9, or at least 8:30 we can get it on. Hold on. Yeah, because it's about 7:45 right now, Central Time. So, yeah, I don't know if we can get all these rubs on here. The fire's not even completely going. So, yeah. And we're still not even done with one side. So, still got a whole nother side to do. So, all right. So that's that one. Now we're gonna try the candy bacon. Let's see what side we pop. Nope, wrong side. There we go. Now the candy bacon, I won't put a lot of, just because this also gives it a nice kick. And I just put 2 rubs back to back that are gonna make it kind of spicy. Now so we're gonna put a little bit everywhere. You saw the Texas rub. The sweet Texas heat rub. Get a lot of. So we're gonna use that. Then we're gonna get some Texas brisket by Big Mo right here. Get this on. Let's rub this in. And we're not going to layer this whole thing with this because we already got enough on here. So that is how I put rub. Oh wait, hold on. I got one more that I got to do. I forget. And I won't put a lot of this on here. I'll just put some. So we're gonna get this nice and juicy for the cook. Nice. Well. There we go. Now this is the fat side. Now the way I cook it, the way I'm gonna cook this is I'm gonna put the fat side facing upward. So that way when it starts to cook and sweat, all the fat juices go through the brisket. So those are all the rubs that I use. Next time you see me, we'll be getting the fire ready, or the fire is ready. We'll be getting ready to put this on the fire. Well, now both sides of this brisket is ready to go. Got rubs on both sides. Next time you'll see this puppy, it'll be on the fire. The brisket is now, I don't have a smoker, so I gotta push all the heat to one side. Gotta drop it as far as I can into the pit, so that way I can get a good smoke once I start adding more wood in here to get this smoke going. But right now we have it at a good temperature. I think what I just saw was at 200, 225 is where I have it. So now we're gonna let it sit for an hour and then we're gonna come back and check it out. So I just pulled this off the grill, cooked it for about 12 and a half hours.
up to 195 degrees internally. Pulling it off, we're gonna wrap it, let it sit for an hour, and I'll show you the end result.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it out of the wrap. It's been sitting for a little while. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so delicious. So we're gonna take it out of this wrap. Oh my God. Look at that juiciness. Oh my God. Let's see if we can get this off of here. I really don't. Oh, you know what? Oh, look at all that juice on my hand. You know what? Let's just go ahead and cut this bastard. I don't have a knife to cut it with properly. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut this bastard. Oh, you can just tell that it's just coming off. It's still real juicy, moist. Oh, that juice coming off of it. Oh my God. So I went ahead and just took off the foil there. So we're gonna start cutting it again. Oh, it so looks so good. Yeah, here's a better knife for this. You can hear the juices just still coming out of here. Oh my God. I just want to give you all a close-up of how juicy this is. Oh. Oh, look at that. Yes, sir. Man, so that is how I make my brisket.